Nnamdi Kanu was incarcerated, that region has been troubled. You can just grab a copy of the Punch newspaper and get to read more of that story this morning. Oyo receives 22,200 data tools to boost healthcare. On tariff hike, Airtel raises data and call tariffs or call rates. Airtel raises data and, of course, call rates. On recruitment, NNPC to issue successful candidate appointment letters. And someone will ask, when was the recruitment done? You don't have to bother about that one, okay? Okay, Osun Mayhem, ex-council chair, 6 others shot dead as Adeleke Oyetola supporters war. Ex-Sky Bank chair Ayeni rejects ex-mistress daughter. And then AGF bars police from parading suspects. No more parading of suspects. Federal government plans 2.3 trillion naira electricity subsidy in 2025. 2.3 trillion naira electricity subsidy in 2025. Controversial singer Portable declared wanted for assaulting Ogun officials. And then let's check up some other very, very big story here. A mega movement will emerge to unseat APC in 2027. NCFDG Okuni is the one saying that. He said mega movement will emerge to unseat APC in 2027. PDP kicks as 300 members defect in 12 months. 300 members defect in 12 months. Obedience criticized Tinubu's policies as the APC defends reforms. And then Bisman joins race to replace late Ogun rep. Another Delta PDP chieftain defects to the All Progressives Congress. Labour Party dismisses reports of zoning presidential ticket. Okay, it's now coming again. And then let's leave the Punch newspaper quickly and visit Daily Post for some more headlines. Check your time, 7:05 is the time. Now, Southeast governors are afraid of meeting Tinubu to demand Nnamdi Kanu's release. His brother is the one who is saying this. He said Southeast governors are all afraid of meeting Tinubu to demand Nnamdi Kanu's release. It is Kanu's brother is saying this. And then to Osun State now, let's talk about Osun crisis. Adeleke government fumes as APC opts for state of emergency. Lagos Assembly tussle, mother of all crises in Nigeria. APC chieftain Oki says Lagos Assembly tussle is a mother of all crises in Nigeria. APC chieftain Oki is the one saying that. UCL playoff judgment day for Man City, Milan, Madrid, others over last 16 sports. That's a sports story. And then power outage. UCH resident doctors embark on indefinite strike. Resident doctors embark on indefinite strike. And then let's check up some more story outside Nigeria now. US Dodd reveals $4.7 trillion on traceable payments in Treasury Department. And in the country now, okay, before I get back to the country, let me take this. Toronto plane crash. Delta CEO releases statement. And then Ukraine war. Russia delegation arrives Saudi Arabia for talks with the US. And Delta plane flips over while landing in Toronto airport. 8 injured. Israel to receive bodies of 4 hostages on Thursday. And then back to the country now. Legal Aid Council moves to provide representation for detained suspects in Abia State. Lagos Assembly tussle, mother of all crises in Nigeria, APC chieftain Oki says. And then DSS invasion of Lagos Assembly, attempt to force Speaker Merandaa to resign. Gbadebo survival is coming out to say that. It said DSS invasion of Lagos Assembly, attempt to force Speaker Merandaa to resign. Gbadebo Vival says. then DSS invasion, they are supporting Obasa to breach peace in Lagos. APC chieftain Oni alleges they are supporting Obasa to breach peace in Lagos. APC chieftain Oni alleges. And then to Osun local government election, Davido makes U-turn, acknowledges police efforts, calls for peaceful polls. And then Merandaa versus Obasa, Lagos not for kindergarten politics. Joe Ibokwe on DSS invasion of assembly. Lagos is not for kindergarten politics. Joe Ibokwe is the one saying that. And APC can't Tambowal's camp saying APC can't defend its failures, so it resorts to attacks, says Tambowal. Daily Trust is next with some more headlines. Check the time is 7:08. My name is Jude. Amotekun sends back 114 Northerners in Ondo. Saudi firms threatens to sue Hajj Commission over contract breach. Gunmen kill 19 in Benue. Again? Air Force probe. Like Air Force breaks silence. Deaths, commotions as sacked Osun local government chairman resume duty. The Vanguard newspaper this morning. Lagos Assembly rejects Obasa's return. Passes vote of confidence in Merandaa. Let's visit Vanguard now quickly, everyone. Osun local government crisis. 8 killed as APC PDP clash. Kanu releases alarm, alleges trick by federal government to perpetually hold him down. Kanu raises alarm, alleges trick by federal government to perpetually hold him down. And then Lagos Assembly crisis, lawmakers, DSS disagree over security agencies' presence. Federal government wants... that story is missing. Okay, let's move on to some over status of a manhole-led assembly. Residents urge Sanwo-Olu to approve Odutuga as monarch of Odo Aragushi. Iragushi, right? Okay, thank you. Nelfon disburses 22 billion naira to about 200,000 students. 200,000 students. Lagos signs MOU with Lafarge on zero waste landfill sites. Finally, let me touch on this. Labour lawmakers, Obi reacts as NAFDAC seals 3,000 Lagos shops. This is your number one station, voice of the people. We are 90.3 FM. Everyone, feel free to join the conversation via any of our social media platforms because we're streaming. Feel free. YouTube, Voice of the People 90.3 FM. VOP 90.3 FM. Anyone, just go there and type, all right? And then to the comment section, let's get your thoughts on some of these stories. And then you can also send me messages via our WhatsApp portal. It's open right now. Just keep sending your messages already. 081717 56338. 081717 56338. Just send your messages, okay? We are now being joined by Rufai Oseni, who's going to be touching on some of these stories. Beautiful morning to you and welcome.
Drama in Lagos, chaos in Osun. Headline story.
Exactly.
I'll start from the chaos in Osun.
Okay.
It's a very sad one because only yesterday we talked about the fact that Adeleke was already speaking up, saying that they should call some political actors because it was going to lead to chaos when they told the SAC local government chairman to come back based on the court order, which the state government is saying that there's another high court order nullifying all of those people in the first place. And chaos this ensues. Some media is reporting 2 people dead, some media is reporting 6 people dead, and a lot of people have gone to hospital injured. One of them, very painful one, was the SAC local government chairman that came back to take his local government based on the instruction of Mr. Oyetola, as it was alleged. And he met some hoodlums, PDP hoodlums, a shootout ensued, and he lost his life. That's very sad and abhorrent.
Very sad.
Anyway, the police IG has read the riot act out to all the perpetrators of the crime that they should watch it. And I would like to support the police IG on that. They should watch it. It has to be said. In as much as for me, the police IG still has this case hanging over him as regards retirement and age, because what he's doing, staying on in office based on their new police act, I must spend 4 years when he ought to retire, is demoralizing to the other officers. But he has said that the officers, I mean, the perpetrators of what is going on should watch it. Point 2, storm in Lagos. So when I told you guys a couple of weeks ago that my sources told me that they were trying to bring Obasa back, so a lot of people were denying. Has he not come back to bite them now, to hunt them? Apparently, some of the lawmakers, after the vote of confidence was passed on Merandaa because of speculations and rumors of Obasa coming back, a mayhem ensued. And some of these lawmakers, their intent was to be able to cause mayhem, provoke mayhem, to be able to bring Obasa back. So we know what is going on in Lagos, and there is no way, I repeat, Obasa will have the boldness they want to come back if it's not being backed by higher powers.
Okay.
Yes, to call in the DSS because they felt it was going to be chaotic. But DSS in the parliament, let's stop deceiving ourselves. So we know some higher powers that are backing Obasa, and it's part of the intel I got. So it has proven true as we speak today.
And I think
the truth is,
even Rufai also said something yesterday. He said it was the presence of the DSS is an attempt actually to force the speaker, Merandaa, to resign. That was why DSS came, to force her to resign.
Those were part of the manipulation. Some powers that be, based on the intel I've got, are gaining them. Some people demanded to go and bring Obasa back, pure and simple. It's just that these lawmakers are standing firm and they should resist. And I say kudos to them for resisting. They should keep resisting. I know they're going to pay dearly for it in the next elections, but it will be on record they stood for something. It will be on record they stood for something. They should keep resisting because, you see, no man is God. Even if as if the gullibility of people make it look as though some men are God in this country. And it's because of the gullibility of Nigerians. That's why some men assume the position of God in Nigerian politics. It's not that they are that powerful. When you whip them, when you strip them bare, there's no power. But because they can feed on the gullibility and the greed of some people in Nigeria, that's just it. Because you know most Nigerians, once you bring them a little bit to corridors of power, they are excessively greedy and loyal. You know most of them are potential agents. Any government in power is what they can chop. That's just an average Nigerian doesn't like to tell the truth. When you tell them the truth, in fact, it confuses their mentality because their brain has been wired to lies. And that's why lies and evil politicians thrive in this country. It's the one that tells them the truth they hate.
Let me take 2 reactions to this story. APC chieftain Oki yesterday said that Lagos Assembly tussle is the mother of all crises, in Nigeria. And then somebody's also saying, what's his name now? Joe Ibokwe. He said that Lagos is not for kindergarten politics. How would you look at that statement?
No mind Joe Ibokwe. All of these ones are the ones benefiting from the system. I don't take Joe Ibokwe seriously, please, with due respect. It doesn't even matter in the grand scheme of things when I'm doing my analysis.
Oh, really?
And what bona fide does he have? Has he finished clearing the gutter position they gave him to play in the last dispensation or this dispensation? I beg, what does he know about Lagos politics? We are talking about the fact that powers that are trying to bring Obasa back. And Jerry Gokwe is saying kindergarten. I beg you. Even for what are they saying? They all know what is going on. Now, why are they deceiving themselves? Even for they all know what is going on. They should not be deceiving themselves. The higher power that be is telling them to go and put Obasa back, and people are resisting. That's what's going on. What is the Lagos politics is not for kindergarten? You think the higher power you wanted Obasa gone? You think your Obasa will have even room to come back? We'll not be dealing with EFCC now. Why are we talking as if we don't know what happens in this country?
You said something. Was it last week you made this comment, or 2 weeks ago, when you said that the president wasn't aware of this move by the assembly members, But now the president is now aware and is trying to return this guy back to that position. But some will tell you
those are based on the intel I got. Although some people will not argue with you and say, no, he was well aware and everything. Probably when he looked at the political calculation, he changed his mind.
Oh, really? Is that what? Okay.
Some will argue with you that, no, he was well aware, he wasn't on the plot. Because, see, let me tell you something.
Okay.
The high-handedness of Obasa, there was no way Obasa could have been very rude to Sanwo-Olu if some people were not pushing him. All right?
Okay.
So the high-handedness of Obasa is because some people were pushing him. Let's not be deceiving ourselves. The high-handedness of Obasa towards the governor is because some people were pushing him.
I also noticed that Sheyi is no longer in the picture. No one is talking about Sheyi again.
Oh, but I also told you now that the talk about Sheyi has cooled down because what we are hearing, you know, these are sources. They are also saying Sanwo-Olu is, Ambode is the favored one now. That's what we are hearing. So I beg you, this is their politics. But the only reason why they can play all this politics is the gullibility of the people that follow them and the Nigerian people. Forget all of that. The gullibility is so rife. Let's stop deceiving ourselves. The gullibility is so rife. Okay.
One will begin to wonder what will happen. I mean, from now up until 2027, it's gonna be something else in Lagos politics. And then again, let me mention this. Some persons have said, you see now, that PDP is not even playing this game well. That this would have been the right opportunity for PDP to come in and destabilize the whole.
I'm sorry. What are you talking about? Is there PDP in Lagos? With due respect, I'm sorry. Is there something called PDP in Lagos? Is there PDP in Lagos?
Did they do sit down look?
Yeah, I'm sorry. With due respect, I don't see any PDP in Lagos. So that one exists in Lagos. Have you not scattered it?
Okay. Let's also see if we can touch on some. Hello. Are you there?
I'm here, my brother.
Okay. Mega movement will emerge to unseat APC in 2027. NCFDG Okuniyi is the one saying this. Your comment on this?
What? Say that again.
A mega movement will emerge to unseat APC in 2027.
A mega movement.
Mega movement is what they call it, according to NCFDG. Yeah.
Is it this one that all the opposition parties have not gotten their acts together that the mega movement will ensue? You know me, I don't know how to do personal deceits. Is it this one with the opposition? All of them are still bent on. They all want to be president at the same time. Is that how they are going to unseat APC? Like they say in local parlance, they play.
Okay.
You know me, I will tell you the truth. You know me, I'm not a confused, gullible person. They play. Maybe when we see the signs, we'll know.
Court okays Desani's amendment of application as regards to forfeiture.
Court does what?
Court okays Desani's amendment of application.
I mean, let's see how this Desani case pans out. So it's been in court. Let's see how it goes on. But this case has dragged on for quite a while. So, and we've seen some seizures, we've not seen some. So let's just see how it pans out. We are waiting.
And I'll take you to the southeast also. Kanu raises alarm, alleges trick by federal government to perpetually hold. I would want to open up the studio lines. I just want your take on some of these stories this morning. Some of these heavy stories this morning. Yeah, I'll do that quickly.
Export Business Training is here again. VOP 90.3 FM wants you to benefit from this. This is for those who want to position or reposition themselves for something different in 2025. Yes, time to export common items abroad and earn in dollars, like pepper, vegetable, groundnut, yam, sesame seeds, ugu, bitter leaf, cherry, charcoal, sawdust, oil, kola nut, cocoa, and many more. Join the rest and get this knowledge.
The seminar fee is 20,000 naira only. Account number 122-416-8488. Zenith Bank. Account name VOPFM. Kindly send your proof of payment via WhatsApp to 0701 214 6454. Seminar will hold on Saturday, 1st of March 2025.
At Airport Golden Tulip Hotel, 42 Murtala Muhammad International Airport Road. Time 11 a.m. Don't be left out. Participate and you'll be grateful for life.
All right, before I bring you in, let me seek since CP is closely related to this Nnamdi Kanu's case. I would want to ask him one or two questions. You know, on one hand, Kanu's brother, you know, is saying one thing, and then on the other hand, Kanu himself is saying that the federal government, you know, is planning to perpetually hold him down, and that's why I want to have a conversation with the CP on this morning as regards Kanu's release. It's like there is no way to go again. What do we do? Or what do you think Kanu should do, or the Southeast should do? CP Chooks, good morning to you, sir. Welcome.
Good morning to you, Ikamijidi, and to the listeners.
Yeah, good morning to you, sir. There's something going on here. There are two statements made this morning. One is that Kanu is raising an alarm, alleging tricks by the federal government to perpetually hold him down. Like, no date to release this guy. No date at all in sight or on site. Another one is that Kanu's brother is saying that the governors in the Southeast cannot or don't have the power or are scared to meet the president one-on-one and discuss the release of this man. CP, let's hear you talk about this.
The thing is that the issue of the Southeast governors meeting Mr. President on one-on-one is something that not in the public domain. So all those ones who are being unnecessarily sentimental and saying that the governors have not done that is being unfair to the governors. Reason being that the governors does not need to come and tell you whatever thing they discuss with the president. They are all human, they are all equals, and they have all been one way or the other crying against marginalization and all that and injustice. So you can't expect them to all fold their hands without making efforts. I believe strongly that they would have been making all the efforts. Probably by the day the thing yields fruit, that is when we'll be in a position to judge whatever role whoever played and all that. That's just my own viewpoint on that.
And as regards what Kanu said, his release has no date at all. I mean, you could see that this guy is losing faith in the system, you know, and so it means maybe, or like Rufai, said that there should be. The only solution he sees is a political solution. CP, you concur with that?
I do. I concur with what Rufai have said, because it appears the legal process is having a lot of obstacles here and there, based on technicalities and all that. So either one is not working, maybe the other one, political, maybe the way forward.
That's the way forward. The only way forward. And but some persons have said, well, maybe some external forces should be invited. The Kanu should take the case to one international court or that. And what about that?
You see, that doing this international route may be a bit cumbersome because you get there, one way or the other, the response will be go and try domestically first. Let's see how it goes. And domestically takes a bit of long process, which is exactly what we are seeing now. And going international, even if you getting judgment internationally, if it at the same time compelling on your domestic affairs or at your home front. So those are the angles we look at before jumping out there. Let us give a trial at home and see how it goes, especially now that we are approaching 2027 election.
Okay. CP, the Lagos State Police Command has a new commissioner of police now, CP Moshood Jimo, who officially takes over from Olarinwaju Ishola. It was gathered that Ishola who has yet to be reassigned to a new portfolio, faced criticism from various quarters, including from his costmates, journalists, and members of the public. So we now have Jimo on board.
Well, Jimo is also a tested and trusted police officer. He was one time police spokesman during Porto Idris' time. That was 2016, 2019. And then he was not even a very senior officer. He was a senior officer quite all right. He was just he was a chief superintendent of police. And he managed the office very effectively. So I think it's a round peg in a round hole. He has also worked within Lagos. At the time, he was a DCCID at the airport command before they moved him out. So I think he will continue from where Larry left by handing over to him. Larry did very, very well as far as crime control is concerned in Lagos.
Okay, CP, quickly, how would you describe, before I let you go, how would you describe the situation in Osun State and, of course, Lagos State? Before I let you go, quickly.
Which situation are you talking about now?
The killing in Osun, 6 persons, according to reports, have died. As regards the local government crisis, ex-council boss, 3 others die as APC PDP supporters clash in Osun. And then in Lagos, the Punch has it that there is war, complete war, total war, as regards Obasa, Meranda's issue.
Well, the one of Osun State is unfortunate. From time to time, there appears to be political fracas on party lines and interest groups. But the police have really done their best to control the Osun State saga.
Okay.
Then I know hopefully more is expected of them as we speak. Then concerning the issue of Lagos, I knew it would take this dimension.
Okay.
The bottom line or the most important thing is let there be peace and tranquility. Efforts should be made to contain breakdown of law and order. It is the same interest trying to clear out. And it is within the House of Assembly and within the ruling political party, which is the APC. So they should look for a way to sort out themselves without causing fracas for the public. That's just my take to that.
Okay. Thank you, CP. Thank you for talking to us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
All right.
Thank you.
0700 903 903 903 0700 903 903 903. WhatsApp 081 717 56338. Again, 081 717 56338. Move away from your radio set or turn down the volume so we can hear each other. Just about 2 minutes for everyone. Okay? Thank you. Mind what you say on the national radio. And let's do calls now. Hello, good morning. Good morning. You can as well send me a message, okay? Yeah, you can as well do WhatsApp. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning, Kamijide.
See true.
Yes.
Good morning to you from here.
Morning. I was just, busy. This is the time of business,
Okay, welcome.
But I do what sometime. It's just that I don't have more time to call because of the schedules. But I do appreciate you for the good job that you are doing. I just want to say something regarding Nnamdi Kanu. That's where I felt so bad each time I remember him. It shouldn't happen, but unfortunately it happens. Nnamdi Kanu was only asking for the freedom of his people. He has never killed anybody. He has never destroyed anybody's land. He has never sent Igbo people to go to Yoruba land to destroy their farms or kill them or rape them. He have never done the same thing to the north. So, but his own atrocity in Nigeria, because he deliberately look at the Northerners in their face and say, I am not going to pull my trousers down, just like Igbo politicians are doing to you. You are doing to them. I will never pull my trousers down. I will never beg you people. Do the right thing. Now they are calling to the political solution. Do you know that Nnamdi Kanu, even the initial time he was dictating, he gave them the same political solution. He made it to them. Now they are talking, everybody saying, oh, it's political solution. But ask them, did Nnamdi Kanu table political solution to them? What we need in this? Since they decide not to develop our place, they take the mineral resources. Okay, can we have a little bit of good road, hospital, at least all the basic amenities that government can offer to the citizens? He deliberately asked them, give us all these things, build second Niger bridge, and at least let the Southeast look as if people live there. He table all these things about how many things he table to Igbo politicians. Go to the Abuja, submit all these things, and he will stop this agitation. What I'm saying here is on record. Go and do your own investigation. I'm not saying it. This is things that is a record. What did they do? Okay. They lead this Igbo cowardly political element. When you see them, you see this Igbo political element. When you look at them, you think they are human beings. You think they can speak. They cannot speak. They are annoyed against Nnamdi Kanu because Nnamdi Kanu speak. Nnamdi Kanu deliberately speak and tell our people, this Igbo political you are looking at they are your debt. That is why they are not happy with him, not because he did anything wrong. They can speak when their people are killed. The Igbo politicians cannot speak when their people are being maimed. That is why Nnamdi Kanu raise up and speak, and our people listen.
Thank you.
They are not happy about it. They went, after giving them those things, the next thing they do, they gather to go and bring Operation Python dance to kill him in his house. That is what led to his father and his mother's death, and almost 40 people were killed. People say it's 20-something. No, almost 40 people were killed in his house. Nigerian soldiers, later, Igbo people, their corpse in the bush. Some people were picked in the bush. What was the claim of Nnamdi Kanu? Boko Haram was released. Madume were released. Has Nnamdi Kanu committed any crime in Nigeria? Want somebody to tell me what was Nnamdi Kanu?
Your time is up, actually. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Nigeria, Kabijide, 1 second. Nigeria, Awolowo, Zik and Tafa Balewa or whatever. They asked Britain for their freedom. Britain did not shoot gun, did not kill them. Why was Nnamdi different? I don't want to stay with you. See the crime?
It's okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much for calling. Good to hear your voice, though, Citrus. Good to hear your voice.
Hello, good morning.
Top of the morning to you.
Hello, good morning. Well done for a good work.
Good morning.
This is Mayor from First Tax.
Welcome.
You see, Jude, what is happening in Osun and Lagos State is just a reflection of the outcome of what happened in 2023 elections. This policy of snatch, grab, and run away with it, with a lot of impunity, is what is playing out. That people cannot obey God's judgment. They interpret it the way they want in Osun, and people have lost their lives. This is nothing but anarchy. And if it's not controlled, it might lead to where everybody will be saying, Nigerian will say, had I known. I still say it, let our religious and political leaders who are real patriots, I mean the type that let Adebanjo defeated, Adebanjo, who everybody saw. It's not about do as I say, don't do as I say.
Hello?
Hello?
What happened? Hello, good morning to you. Hello? Hello?
I can hear you.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Can you move away from your radio set?
Yeah, I can move away. Actually, I did not hear you. I didn't know you hear me. So,
Mayor,
I was actually... name from Shomolu.
Okay, all right.
Now, Jude, how do you have a country that has a constitution and they don't obey their constitution? They have their laws. The court will make pronouncement. Politicians will refuse to obey the pronouncement. Tell me how many times has Nnamdi Kanu been set free by court? And the pronouncement is that he's not guilty. They awarded some amount of money against the federal government of Nigeria for Nnamdi Kanu, and they refuse to pay. And let me tell Nigerians something. MKO Abiola, I worked with him in ITT Nigeria Limited. When he won the election, they refused to allow him to take the mantle. And then Abacha clamped him in jail. Let me say, not only Abacha, it started from Babangida. The whole world clamored, release MKO Abiola. We clamored, release MKO Abiola. Abacha refused. MKO Abiola died in jail. Where is Abacha today? Is Abacha in Aso Rock? Is Abacha living in America? Is Abacha living in the moon? Abacha died too. So the point is that whoever is holding Nnamdi Kanu, even if Nnamdi Kanu died in jail, that person would die one day. All of us would die one day. For me, I believe that Nnamdi Kanu is a freedom fighter. Yes, he might come out alive like Nelson Mandela. He might not come out alive. Kensaro Wiwa will clamor, they refuse to release him. So the point remains that he who kills will die too. And finally, on this, that the Mega Party will emerge from 2027 to dislodge APC. Nigerians, when we say Mega Party, we are talking about the hungry people's party, the angry people's party, the number of children that are dropped out from school, their party. We are talking about those that have their people that died in the hospitals, their party. The party of those that cannot sell anything, cannot buy fuel, cannot. That is the party we are talking about. We are not talking about APC, Labour, and the rest of them. Because those ones, even if you put all their family members together, they cannot match the People's Party that will come up. Because we don't want to continue this. They have to Do you think, do you think with me that maybe the chief of demons have been released upon Nigeria? I don't know. Help me think about this thing. Because the kind of people we have today under APC, Lagos, Osun, all this shedding of blood, then the terrorists are having their sway all over the country. APC government has not done anything. Look at Lagos State. Ikorodu Road right from the first day of this month. I talked about it when we came back from a watch night service. You don't have light on Ikorodu Road. When they bring in one the others, you don't have. Yesterday, I looked at Ikorodu Road when I was coming back from work. I said, look at Lagos. Then someone who is talking. The House of Assembly members are talking, fighting for power. APC never came to do anything for Nigeria. They just came to fight for power, sit down and share our money and travel up and down the world. Tinubu is gallivanting all over the world. APC, God helping us. We will just say, drop judiciary, drop INEC, drop security operatives. Let us rescue Nigeria. Nigerians will rescue Nigeria. If all these bodies are mentioning, we'll stay aloof and let us do what we should do. Nigeria is gone and demons are taking over. we wouldn't like this to continue. I saw this country for how many years now? It cannot go like this. It will be rescued by the People's Party. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you so much, Peter Monte. Voice of the People, good morning.
Good morning, Kanu.
Good morning.
Yes. Let me start like this. You are a journalist and others, but some of you have abandoned the plight of Okama people. Nobody is talking about Okama people now. It's really neat. After today headlines, we move another news tomorrow. It is not what will be abandoned. As we talk to discuss the plight of Okama people, now they are suffering. Nobody talks about it. Nobody talks about it at Mejude. Most journalists will go there and say, what is the Okama people are facing now? Nobody. Children out of school, young girls and boys out of school, nobody is talking about it. Tomorrow will bring the youth criminal will begin to complain. They're out of school.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you. Hello, good morning. Good morning to you. Talk to us, we can hear you. Top of a morning to you. Okay. Just to send me a message instead. Just send me a message. Thank you. Hello, good morning to you. Welcome. (0700 903 903 903). WhatsApp 081 717 56338. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing great. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Mr. I'm calling from Okafa.
Okay.
Please, I don't want to go into Nigerian politics. I want to correct the impression from one of my colleagues that always comes from Sierra Leone, C2. Sometimes if you try to correct them, they will be telling you, you are not Igbo, you are not this, you are not that. See, we are the cause of our problem all the time. If Nigeria wants to be okay, it is we, the citizens, will say how Nigeria is going to be. My brother, if you go into the social media, you will not like to go into the hate speeches everywhere, tribalism everywhere. So let me correct this impression concerning the Southeast. No politician in the Southeast is holding Nnamdi Kanu. None of them is holding Nnamdi Kanu. See, Nnamdi Kanu never started with agitation of good road, this and that, infrastructure and other things. He started with agitation of Biafra Republic. See, Situ saying that he said build good roads, give us infrastructure and other things. From the one that Onyendu started the agitation, he started with insults. Let me tell you the simple truth. If you go into the past speeches, you will find out that people, please, they are taking note of everything. It's the same thing. If you keep on insulting people, no politician in the Southeast holding Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu is what he talk. The statement he made is the thing that is holding him there. I'm telling you the fact. Mind you, the first time that he was being arrested, the Igbo politician rallied around him and he was released. We are living in propaganda. I don't know why. Look at the statement made by Buhari last time that IPOB, not every Igbos are supporting the IPOB. That the group of IPOB are just a dot in a circle. Before you know it, the propaganda is, they turn it to, they say that Southeast is a dot in a circle. What type of nonsense is this? See, my dear brother, if you want Nigeria to be okay, it will be okay. If we want Nigeria to destabilize, it will go into dust. Look at what is happening in Congo. It's all this hate speech and other things. Let it come. Look at what Nnamdi Kanu is doing in the court. A hot-tempered person. It's not good like that. Let him calm down. Yes, you are a freedom fighter. Just calm down. Not insult. You insult this one, insult this one, insult this one. Even you started insulting the lawyers. Let us tell ourselves the truth. Look at what is happening in the Southeast now. They will be accusing the politician doing this. They will not, none of them will come out and say that, look at it's our people that are doing this. The governors, they have intelligent gathering. If the governor Puma now, I thought ESN is doing all these things. They will tell you that the governor has collected money from the federal government. He's working for the federal government. But all the governors knows who is doing all this. The unknown government. Who is enforcing the shit at home on Monday? Who, my brother? I don't want to go into that. See to be careful. Stop insulting.
Thank you so much.
Just calm down. It's not only your problem. It's our problem. That anybody that will bring the war in the Southeast, it will never be good for that country.
Yeah, thank you. It's okay. Hello, good morning to you. Good morning.
Yeah, so I want to say something about Nnamdi Kanu, the return of the Northerners and the Lagos State House crisis. On Lagos State House crisis, I want to liken it to the coup that was done to Tunde Idiabon and his boss. I was told that Bashar was not in the country when the sacking was done. So that means Nigeria could not do something accordingly. The man was not in the house. How did they overturn him out from when they did not serve him a notice? So they should reinstall that man and do something according to the law. In the case of Nnamdi Kanu, this means that Nigeria court is useless to Nigeria. Because if this man was released by the court and they said they should go back to Mr. President, that is, there's no need of having court in this country. It is like the River State crisis. At the end of it, it was Mr. President that went there to solve their problem. Let us give everything to Mr. President to be solving the problem of this country. Now the Northerners that were returned to their best. So Nigeria have no court that they should be tried. And they said they were caught with some arms. If it was an Igbo man or anybody, any people from the southeast or south, I don't think they should allow them to go easily like that or to return them. So far they were caught with arms. Those people should have their freedom so easily like this.
Thank you.
I say this is the beginning of having Sharia, because when they have Sharia, I think more are coming. They should expect more.
Thank you so much for calling. Appreciate you. Hello, good morning. Good morning to you. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Okay, Kanu, good morning.
Good morning. All right.
Good morning. Yeah.
Good morning.
And if you see the way things are happening now, DSS will come to Lagos Assembly, force themselves inside the office of the Speaker, Merandaa, force the woman to write the resignation letter. You will know that this is anarchy already. They are just practicing what will happen in 2027. Let me tell you why American government is working. American state country is working. It's not because of their constitution. It's not because of Donald Trump or their past president. It's not because of their richest country in the world. No, it's because of American people. Nigeria doesn't have quality people. The problem we have in this country is not a leadership problem. We don't have governance problem. We don't have government problem. The problem is Nigerian people. I don't know how to describe Nigerian people. The word will not be friendly, will not be radio friendly. I don't know the type of people that are this. What is happening in Nigeria can never happen in any other country. The federal government doesn't obey the law. How can an organization, an agency like DSS come to Lagos Assembly to shoot elected members of the Lagos Assembly? Pursue them out. Even the speaker said, force our office open, force her to write his mention. If the 20 people did not intervene, 36 of them signed vote of confidence to this woman, she would have been removed. Where are Nigerian women? Where are the hungry Nigerians? Where are the defeated Nigerians? Where are the unemployed? Where are the starving? Where are the sick people? We're Nigerians, and we just relax and watch it. During the election, now you see the type of hoodlums, drug addicts that will come to the police unit and force people out. They will force to carry ballot box and go. And they will say, the illegalities that are happening, it is vital Nigerian people will wake up. It is the masses. Let us wake up. We have the population. The people interested in politics. Let Nigerian people wake up and defend this nation. Remove EFCC, the DSS and all this. Let us change constitution, remove them from Mr. President's appointment. Let us elect our leaders by ourselves so that things will work.
Okay.
If Mr. President continue to elect EFCC and the next chairman, this is what will happen in 2027 when you finish voting.
Thank you.
So we just, if DSS will come and arrest them, force them to sign another certificate, they will announce it to us and they will say, go to court. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for calling. Appreciate you. Hello, good morning to you.
Your Excellency, sir.
I bring you good greeting.
God bless you. Thank you for looking after us. May your anointing continue to increase.
Amen. Good morning, Remy.
Okay, it's Remy here from London. Yeah, you see, I'm reading a book titled How They Broke Britain. And the book is a collection of how they broke Britain, how Boris Johnson, Conservative Party, and some element of Labour Party, how they bastardized British institutions in favor of friends and cronies and clientelism. I hope somebody will write a book someday on how they broke Nigeria. You see, I keep telling people, I know this 1999 constitution is not perfect, but if we allow that constitution to serve, to work the way it should work, it will make some basic needs, okay? It will make, and that's why I hate to pretend in the spirit of Dele Farotimi, let us pretend that we have a system. Because why is it that thugs went to Oshun and they did all they did? Police is in that state, they have their command there. And people keep asking questions. Have we forgotten so soon that in Lagos that MC Oluomo ordered thugs to go and attack people of specific tribe, and they carry out that attack? Benjamin Hundeyin said he was joking. Muyiwa Adejobi said there is no evidence to take him to court. Look, let us stop that. Let's stop that, because it's going to tell on us and all of us that we keep our finger crossed, that we look away because some people are from our tribe. We will pay for it because we have done it to a point that we present ourselves to the world as a people that run thuggish model of democracy, where law does not apply, where if you have connection and power, just call few DSS, just call police, they will come and rescue you. It doesn't really matter what you have done. And lastly, on the issue of Kanu, I understand what Kanu is doing, because Kanu is a victim of injustice. And if he feels that certain people cannot give him justice, I think let him speak out. It shows the system you run. Severally, court have granted his bail. Court have asked the state to release him. They did not. And he feels, look, political settlement is what these seats need. What he's doing is a tactics, and I kind of think the tactics is working. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Remy. Appreciate you. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Kanu Judah.
Good morning.
Yeah, thank you. I just want to greet you and greet my man in the London, Martin.
Yeah.
You can see the other man now, the third person that spoke against the Carlo and she. See that man, it does not say the right thing to Igbo people. If it is Igbo people, he's not doing anything to Igbo people. Why can't, if he knew that in castration since 4 years or 5 years, what will he do? Somebody, that they have already, the whole court has said, discharge this man, and they didn't want it. And they want to frame him through the Binta Nyako. Then he said, I don't want this man, sign me to another judge or transfer me to other place. Please, you see what they did to that man. If that man that spoke, they did him, the frustration they give Carlo, and the father died, the mother died. If it is that man that spoke now, can he like all this, what the present government is doing? Please, this country, if we have law, let us respect the law.
Thank you.
Let us respect the law. Look at judiciary. Look at what they are doing, the officials. Because they didn't obey the law. You went to Kenya and they kidnap somebody and come back. You frustrate their law, frustrate international law.
you say you are doing the right thing. What is the right thing I do?
Thank you.
Okay, look at President now. Left it's a long time. He say he go private something and leave everybody in a bed. He didn't do any, never returned to know what is happening. Is that how to rule a country? People stay quiet and they looking like say the president they look and they die. Is that the right thing? Please, this country has to wake up. Let them wake up.
Thank you.
Please.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir. Besam Jude.
Good morning.
Mr. Monday, sir. Big Kingdom.
All right, welcome.
You see, Nigeria is a one big country that we are not one in mindset. We are not one in thought. So if you talk about marginalization concerning the Igbos, there is no agree. That's why Mazin and the Kanu can never come out because they don't know what is going on. It's the traditional rulers in the southeast. They know what is going on. The story long, they cannot know. That's why they are just confused. You understand me? And even the country, the roads, the water, the life, they don't know how to set it because Nigeria is a company, it's not a country. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, let me read some messages here. This person says, CYC Honesty from Isolo. I'll start with you. He said, good morning to you. It is unfortunate that this nation will spend money and waste their time, make laws, and at the same time, the same set of people never respect the law. What a pity. Release Mazin Kanu. And as for Lagos issue, we should talk less as more to be exposed, or more will be exposed. Is that what you're saying? All right, thank you. Please, where is Tony from Kaduna? Hope he's safe. Yes, he's fine. Nice to hear from Situ. Nnamdi Kanu asked for fair treatment from federal government in Enugu. Dr. Kola said to know more than anyone he is uninformed. He should fact check. Armed struggle in the southeast was because of what was happening in the middle belt. Your caller hasn't said anything on how to solve insecurity caused by heathers. Yet, he knows more than anyone. May God save our land. Amechi from Mafoluku is the one who is sending that. Nigerian government thought they are dealing with the Igbos by increasing import duty. We have started importing goods from Europe to Bamako and so on. I'm just coming back from there last night. We are going to leave. What are you saying? Casey Onoha. Okay, it's all right. Impunity begets impunity. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu was allowed to grab and run with it. He extended it to Edo brazenly, and Osun is next in line. Unfortunately, we appear helpless, having pocketed the judiciary and National Assembly. Only our collective resolve as a people can save the nation. R.I.P. Pa Ayo Adebanjo, Anaklet Onwebua from Alagbado, Anwebua. Thank you so much, Anaklet. Only God can salvage the situation of Nigeria under this administration. A lot of damages has occurred. Sincerely, they have failed. All their promises are empty. Engineer Lawrence from Igboleri in Lagos sent that message. Okay, the Southeast governors are not committed to the release of Nnamdi Kanu because they are part of the people enjoying our commonwealth. Away from Ketu. That's what he said. And then this one is saying, good morning, I'm Henry. Okay, your colleague at Daily Sun newspaper. Enjoy VOP. Now, on Nnamdi Kanu's matter, he is being prosecuted because he is an Igbo man. But Elohim will deliver him in his time. Nigeria remains the worst British creation in history. Oh, thank you, Henry. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for dropping that. Okay. Please, my people of VOP. No. This one is not for me, right? It's not for me. Ibezim from Ojekunle Ladipo Market is saying, please let the federal government release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He is not the problem of Nigeria. Yeah, have a blessed day too. Yeah. John Hollis from Okota is saying EFCC should be ashamed about Obasa's corruption. Obasa corruptions, assuming it is the other way around. They will break down the president's door at night like criminal. Okay. I concur with Mr. Rufai on the issues of Lagos and Osun State. I concur. That's what you said. Okay. Good morning. DSS should be neutral in its intervention in the Lagos Assembly, brouhaha, for peace to prevail and reign. On the Osun crisis, we can see how desperate our political class can be. Our courts should learn to give concise and precise judgment so that there will be no room for conflicting interpretations. Osinwaje in Shasha sent that message. Okay, good morning. Why is Amotekun sending houses back? Nigerians are free to leave or travel to any part of the country they wish to. They did not start doing the work of police. If this act is not checked now, I personally know what the houses can do. They can start killing non-indigents for nothing. Moreover, if they were seen with weapons, why not hand them over to the police than acting in a barbaric way? What is the assurance that they will not use the weapon on innocent Nigerians? God save our land. Chude from Ayetoro sent the message. Okay, let me see what this person is saying. Good morning to you. Please, can someone convince me that the democracy is better than military? Because what we are all witnessing in the land today shows that we are not moving forward because of bad rulers, not leaders. Osun, Lagos, Imo, Rivers, in fact, everywhere in the country is boiling. We, the ordinary citizens, continue to support evil. The so-called confused politicians have succeeded in dividing us so that we don't come together and take our country from them. In all areas of our lives, we have been captured. Even the military, INEC, police, and the judiciary is in the pocket of the politicians. The so-called religious leaders are after their stomach, right? Okay. Nigerians, wake up and take back your country before it's too late for you and me. Be one. Mayor from Ikotun Egbe. Thank you, Mayor. To be honest with you, Igbo land have been turned upside down since Kanu was arrested. The excessive insecurity happening in Igbo land today is as a result of unlawful arrest and refusal to release Kanu. I dare urge the federal government, for the sake of peace, to release Nnamdi Kanu so that the Southeast will return to the peaceful, scenario that we are known for. From HRHB Sumoko in Oshodi. Thank you, sire, for that message. Okay, let me check up another one here. Okay, thank you. All right, I say a big amen to that prayer, okay? God bless you. Thank you so much. What we are seeing in Nigerian politics is demonstrations of craziness, not democracy, to say the least. Benjamin from Shogunle, thank you. Thank you so much. Then finally, let me touch on this message by Mazi Ugochukwu. Yeah? He's saying Obasa should go and look for something meaningful to do because Lagos Assembly is not his inheritance. Labour Party should stop disturbing themselves. The obedient know where they belong. IGP should resign and save himself from all these insults. This federal government bank charges is getting out of hand, though. It needs to be revoked. Governor Sanwo-Olu, we need footbridge in Toyota bus stop, Ladipo. Free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That was what he said. And I've got some other messages here, but I will leave it here and bring in Ogendigbo quickly, to take center stage. A couple of them, Adibo is here in the studio. Adibo, sit down. Sit down. Sit down.
Is it by force?
Don't talk while I'm talking.
Good morning. You want to do like Nnamdi Kanu?
No, my name is Jude.
But it's not what Nnamdi Kanu did in court now. He said, don't talk while I'm talking.
You know, some persons actually hate that statement. You know, don't go there. You are too harsh. You're too hot. You're too...
You just put yourself in his shoe anyway. You will understand. The guy has passed through a loss since 2021. So you don't expect him to be happy.
South, what's it called? The Southeast governors are afraid of meeting Tinubu to demand Nnamdi Kanu's release. This is Kanu's brother that is saying this. They are afraid. But you are a Southeasterner. Tell me the situation of things, really.
What are they afraid of? Okay, there was something. Was it Madam Pinto that said it? Yeah, it's Madam Pinto. You know why they are afraid of Nnamdi Kanu's release? Because they feel that if that guy is released today, they don't have, like, in quote, value again. Because if somebody like Nnamdi Kanu should come out and say, Ndibo, do this, many of them, they will do it. And if the governors talk, nobody will listen to them. They feel that if this guy should come out, he will take charge of Southeast too. Whatever he says, that's what the people will do. They feel that the guy is a threat to them. That's what I understand.
Now, on the other side of it, before you go, before I leave here for you, Nnamdi Kanu is in prison. His brother from Finland,
Simon Ekpa,
is also in prison. South is still the boil. How far?
See,
in fact, it didn't go increase.
Leave Simon Ekpa's case. By May, they will start his own. I don't want to put Martin for what is happening with Simon Ekpa. But you see Nnamdi Kanu's own there. Many of these things that are happening, even Nnamdi Kanu said it, that the enemies of Ndibo, because he's in detention. So that's why they are doing all these things that they are doing. If Nnamdi Kanu should be released today, you there? You see 70% of what is happening in Southeast will reduce. I'm telling you the facts. Yes.
70%.
I'm telling you. You know, they are always afraid of that guy. That's how many of them are working against his release. If he said it, that was a few weeks ago, that they are doing all this, they are committing all those atrocities because he's in detention. If he's not in detention, such will not happen. Even those doing it will hear him. They will listen to him.
He said the federal government is planning to perpetually just hold him down, leave him there.
It's too obvious now. Are you not seeing it?
They don't mind to give him food for there.
Are you not seeing it now? All this come to court today, come tomorrow. Justin Peter Nyako said, I'm no longer interested in your case. They still assign the case to her. You know, just to frustrate him. At the end of the day, nothing will come out of this thing. It's just that when they are tired of holding him, I know one day they will release him. Yes.
Okay. My name is Jude. Ikami Jude. On social media, Ikami Jude. IKAMIJUDEH. I'm out of here. Good morning to you.
Please note, the views and opinions expressed on this program solely those of the individual contributors and do not necessarily represent the official views of the Voice of the People 90.3 FM, Lagos.